you. Okay, everybody, and welcome back. I am excited today because I don't got to do a lot of prep work for whatever's coming next. Man, these last few episodes, back when I was at the fuel refinery, just trying to get some extra gas and a upgraded vehicle, there's a little bit of grind in that. But today, it is all gas. And not in the fuel kind of way. It is just go. It is just go time. And before we even go and do anything crazy, first things first, let's secure ourselves a little bit. We need 5 wire, 5 wood, 1 metal sheet, and 1 pipe. That is so easy. We got this. Do I just have wood? The answer is no. I'm gonna have to deja vu real quick. I think I have to cut down all these palm trees, which I kind of don't want to do because they're kind of aesthetic. They're nice. You know what I mean? Maybe we can just get away with 1. Hold on. Nope. There's 5 wood in that somehow. He's still here. Balloon's gone though. I did shoot it last time. I didn't know if it saved that. All right, we've got enough wood and pipes and metal sheets. I think we can get away with this. I'm gonna go over here, away from the gigantic Disneyland knockoff for a very specific reason. I don't want the fog catchers to be taking what's going on over there at all. Okay, we got a bug incoming. Got him. All right. I'm just gonna build these right here. I know this isn't like an ideal spot for them, but there we go. We got 2 of them. I'm gonna do a 3rd one somewhere. There's gonna be a 3rd one. Nope, that's a terrible idea because I just realized I'd walk into that and it would hurt, and the only person to blame would be me. Right about here. That looks awful. I'm sorry, guys. This one chest hanging off the side and this fog catcher. What have I done? Alright, this has to be slightly better. What is that guy doing? Alright, we're gonna let him be because he's leaving us be. But we need more wood if we want to do what I want to do with this car base. I want to secure it a little bit more so it looks more aesthetic. And for that, we're going to need some logs. We're gonna need more wire. So we're gonna go into the Dreamland itself. I'm not bringing a lot of shells with me. I don't know how dangerous this place is, but I do have my grenades. I am ready for a battle if I need to be, and I'm armored up enough that I feel like I don't need to bring a health potion, little health vial, herbal liquid. Did I just get poison? I did. I just found a bottle of poison. Alright, I found a bathroom in case I need it. Isn't this place supposed to be yellow? I feel like this place is kind of safe right now. Am I misremembering my experience here? I thought this place is full of death, destruction, and sadness. But right now, it's kind of just a vacant little place that just seems kind of nice and fun. Okay, so far, all we've picked up is water bottles, and we got salt water and another bottle of pee. I'm gonna have to get used to that. If I can't find wire, then I know I could just chop down all these fences, and I'll get a ton of pipes and wire from doing that. Nothing in the back of that truck. We got the bird. I don't care about the extractor. That's always beautiful. We love our extractors, everybody. It's kind of like an essential thing you can't craft. Nothing in here. Moving on. This door's like 2 different textures, but you can't break them. That's a little weird, don't you think? All right, we got some boxes, some wood on the ground. Have you guys ever been to like Las Vegas? Oh, look. A working man. He's just doing his job. I'm sure he's definitely not pathing his way all the way over here to come hang out with me. Oh, look, a note. All right. Dreamland incident report. I'm going to read that in a second. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't read half of that. Damn it. I got another grenade. Here. Oh, I thought I dropped... Nope, I did. I did drop the grenade. This guy's terrible at catch. Throw the ball on him and he falls over. What a baby. Learn how to play pass. Wire, glue. Something's walking at me. It's a possum. We're just gonna use the bottle. Trying to find some fun stuff around here. Oh man, I gotta empty out my inventory already. All right, now that we are back over here, we've already patrolled the parking lot and the security tower. I think it's time we go to the right side of the park. We explore that security tower over there and then kind of peruse around the area, see what's here and what's not here, you know what I mean? Get ourselves a forklift. Good stuff. If you ever needed to lift something, then that's right there. I don't know if I've seen other forklifts around, and if you guys remember where there's another forklift, you let me know in the comments, because I forgot. I blanked it out of my memory. Hey, look, a surge protector. Another bag. Some tarp. That's nice. Is the sun setting, or am I just poisoning the air around me? I'm hearing a giant worm, so we're just going to go out in the open, and we're going to make him come to us, and then we're going to deal with him promptly. I hate those giant worms. Nope, it's a crocodile. And we could deal with him in a similar way. Just check this out. Here you go. Dang, he was fast. He was really fast. He's trying to run away now, but we're not going to let him. And he's cooked. Do you think he's gonna drop cooked meat? Spoiled flesh. More spoiled flesh. Try the head. A bone. It's not cooked at all. None of that meat is cooked. It got me all excited. Another cloth. Fog spreading shotgun shells. I don't want to use those, so next extractor we see, we're getting rid of it. I didn't kill you, so I don't even know why you're here. It could be this danger contaminated area, authorized personnel only warning from this carousel ride that got sunk into the ground. Which, speaking of carousel that got sunk into the ground that became a contamination area, let's pull up the incident report if we could. Blank starts with blank people complaining in blank to blank ride attraction. Blank blank up, it was dismissed. While later, Dream Ride sinks into the ground. 2 dead, 9 wounded. Blank yellow dust starts, I'm gonna say, coming out of... Oh, blank yellow dust starts ascending, and blank pale creatures crawl out. Authorities arrive, blank been fully evacuated. I'm gonna go with, like, the attendants and the staff. Blank fired creature, blank, no signs of life, few escaped. chopped blank 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 track and neutralize the remaining blank of contaminated bodies. I'm gonna say burn. They burned the contaminated bodies. Now we're preserved for research. Blank 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 continues. Strange yellow dust persists. Immediate action required to prevent further contamination. That's what I got. It's getting dark, so we're actually gonna head back to the car and sleep, and then we will explore the rest of this place. I can't believe I'm going back to the car again just to come back here again. Maybe I should have parked closer. I just realized I didn't put the clock in the car. And it's also too early to go to sleep, so I'm now going to do the thing that I forgot to do last episode. I literally told you guys I'd watch like this confidential Destroy It Project UC video, and it's gonna be more relevant in this episode than it was last episode, so I'm glad I saved it. We're gonna play this cassette real quick. That's right, those are Yurid rocks, those are chainsaw hazards as they're called, or hazmats, for Marigold chopping up some random Yurid block mansion thing, and we're gonna go check that out. I found another hazard corpse I'm not taking responsibility for, and there's another guy over here, he's super dead. There's the Ferris wheel from the report. Here's that building that was in the video, and also there's the collapsed drop tower. Now that I think about it, how did it go from right here all the way over there? Like, whatever wind picked this thing up or broke it had to have been so strong that it threw it. That doesn't make any sense. You got another dead body. This place knows what to do. There's a lot of dead bodies here, and that makes sense that there's dead bodies here. We got the gated off thing, and you know we're gonna have to go check it out, so I'll figure out how to get over there in a second. I'm hearing more enemies and not seeing them. There you are. Okay, I've got a lot of questions and no answers right now, so let's see. Do I have to build a bridge? The answer is looking like a hard yes. That's okay. We'll go find some plywood and we will come back. Hey, you're the ugly little creature from the ground everyone was talking about. You're like a mole man. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Hold up. I need you to be like full body view, HD in my face. Come on. Thank you. I had to do that. Gunshots. Dang, they're really coming. They must have ambushed this random guy. Then hidden in the shadows again. They're really trying to take these guys out. Well, you know, they're nothing. They're nothing compared to me. I'm not even phased right now. I'm kind of just like numb to the thousands of monsters I've killed. They actually have to sneak up on me. Also, here's the roller coaster. And if you were wondering, like, how did all the roller coaster carts end up in the parking lot in the middle of Orlando? It's because of this. It's because of this, like, it's broken. Something in the roller coaster broke, and it became like a rocket launcher for roller coaster carts. Also, the roller coaster's super bent in a really disgusting way. Maybe this was hit by a hurricane. Because there's like a road down there, and it's flooded over. Alright, listen. That's a water park over there. I can say that for certain. Do you think that's a reference to the Mowgli's Island in Disney World? You know, the closed down one that's like uninhabitable, that's illegal to go to, and the Florida police will send like 30 boats to come arrest you if you try to go there. And look, there's the giant truck. I see it. I know it's there. I'm gonna explore first, and then I'll consider upgrading my mobile home to a bigger mobile home. I've just already invested so much in the Crown Vic. You just find vehicles so quickly. And this guy, he also takes a lot of gas. I don't know if I should, but I could get in here. We can just take a little nostalgia. Look at that. I don't think that was like that before. Has this thing been upgraded interior-wise? I don't remember the wood finish either. And it's got the grill, and it's got the side storage that you can't use. And it's got a built-in side ladder. That's completely new, I think. I don't think that was like that before. And then we got the fact that you can't drive under this and turn this into a very big rig, you know what I mean? But, like, I'm not ready yet. I'm not sure. Let's go explore the this area. This looked interesting. Not seeing anything crazy out here. Is this a dig spot? I gotta know. Dig spots look very distinct, and this has got that look to it. No, it's not. Is this? No. No. We did it. We did it, everybody. We found a dig spot. I didn't think I would, but I did. That was anticlimactic. Moving on. Alright, we're next to the big old crust house. That's what I'm going to call it. We're going to go check out over here real quick. I think it's just a pier. It's nothing special. No, it's the water slides. That's what it was. There's a bottle. I don't want it. Yep, straight into the ocean. Ooh, wait, rifle rounds. Alright, now we have pistol rounds and rifle rounds. We need to find some extractors to break down, because I don't want to just have a bunch of fog rounds in my inventory. I recently learned the hard way that you can't boil them. I threw them in the pot while it was boiling, and they disappeared, never to be seen again. Alright, we got a guy that's cut in half. We got another forklift. We got ourselves another forklift. We got a dead hazmat guy. What else do we got out here? Is that a mailbox? Nope, it's a sign. A sign of danger. There was like a prompt. What was that prompt? Why did I see a prompt? I think I'm just making shit up. I don't think this guy was in the walls before. Now he's free. If I remember correctly, if I hop down right now, I'm going to die. So I need to go and find wood for a ladder. That's all I need. It doesn't provide one, it's just what it is. Dang, that's not good. Do you think he was on the ride, or the ride fell on him? Also, that guy's dead too. Lots of dead hazmat guys. And that island is blocked off. But that's not going to stop me. I'm still going over there at some point, just not yet. Did they add on to my forklift holding up a forklift? I don't think I don't think there was more to this before. Oh, this is a full-on parkour thing. If I didn't want to build over there, I could have just hopped over. That's fun. Though I feel like I take damage. There's no way I wouldn't. Also, what's holding this board down? I feel like Darwin's questioning reality right now, and he's dead. Oh god damn, we're fighting fish. Where the hell does this go? Was this even here last time? Oh god damn it, it's another cave. Something about this cave feels different. Like I shouldn't be here. Okay, let's check it out. Chainsaw guy. We had a chainsaw guy. Fight amongst each other while I reload. I'm rooting for the guy in the yellow shirt. Did I bring a battery? Am I a silly guy? Did I just not bring one? That is correct. Oh, dang, he got fucking got. But look at that handgun. Okay, hold on. What's that noise? Okay, well, there's something going on down here, and I can't see it. But I did find a handgun right next to this dead body. I was really hoping for a battery, but I did not get a battery out of that little box. This keeps going, by the way. I can't see what's going on. All I can tell you is that it's just dark. Okay, there's a light up ahead. Where the hell am I? We're so far away from our stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of a time skip, and I'll show you guys when I get back to the car. Alright, so I made it back here. I now know what's in there, and I don't need to go back there, but I do need to go to the car, because I do need to see what the stats of this handgun I picked up are compared to the revolver that I had, because this could make life a little bit easier for a second. Handgun does 6 damage. The handgun does 3. The revolver does 6. But the handgun has more accuracy. They both have the same exact range. The revolver understandably has less fire rate, but the handgun has less loudness too. He's got... Okay, I can see the trade-off. 17 rounds in this thing. Why am I holding it so far away from me? And why is it in the center of my screen like this? What am I, Doom guy? Alright, we gotta check out the carousel, and then we're gonna move on. We gotta go someplace else. And I put all of my building stuff away. Also, it's midday. Alright, we got a dead guy, we got a carousel that collapsed, we got more of the Erlid crust. This place is like a quarantine zone, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go in all willy-nilly. And it's like, there's nothing saying that, me going up to this little bear isn't gonna cause this whole entire thing to cave in while I'm standing on it, and then I get trapped underground for an eternity as a punishment for my transgressions against the little bear. Also, I'm hearing enemies, but I'm not seeing them. We're going to the haunted house next. There she is. This is where I initially found the silenced shotgun in my first run. So let's see what I find now, since I don't think it'll be here. I think it's going to be something different now. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure, but we got to check it out. Also, I know I could break this down, but I'm not cheating. We're going to go around. Alright, that was scary because I didn't have a light. I need to go get some batteries, and then we'll go in. Alright, round 2. There we go. Much better. Much better. Mine is wasted time here. Wasted battery. Like, we got our healing liquid. We got a coffin. We got some wood walls. We got more coffin. Ooh, little baby. Ooh, a second little baby. A third baby. A skull. 2 more babies. That's 5 babies. 6 babies. 7 babies. A pool of blood. But it's not real. It's fake. And then in here, a baby on a stick. And then over here, duct tape. Then we cross the wall. Another baby. Another baby. This is like a single father who abandoned his family's nightmare. We got a bag. Up here we got a door. We can close the door. Isn't that scary? Oh my god, body bags! Now cockroach is the real threat here. We got alcohol. 1 body bag. 2 body... Guys, I think there's actually bodies in these ones. They're bleeding blood when we hit them. Maybe it was a little bit harsh on this haunted house. And we got the rusted door that leads to the morgue. Let's see if any of these are false walls. We got a dead guy. Yeah, none of them are false walls. All of these are real doors that are closed. Next. You get real close to this. It's a spooky picture of a house in the distance. And you can take it. You could take the picture. Acid bottle, more babies. Extractor, I don't have enough room for it. We're gonna drop the tarp, I don't need that. Yeah, this guy had a lot of things for, whoever decorated this thing was like, yeah, just throw a bunch of baby dolls everywhere. Just a shit ton of baby dolls everywhere. Another herbal liquid. Oh, dang. Oh, dang, there is a gun here. Okay. Okay. I see this strange thing on the floor. I don't even know what to do to, like, pick this up. What the frig is this? Triple-barreled shot. What? For real? I guess we're done using the other shotgun. Shit, I didn't expect this. Does it fire 3 shells at the same time? I gotta find out. Alright, we gotta go on a little adventure. I gotta go to Mowgli's Island real quick. Alright, we're on the other side, and we got ourselves this dead guy. And then it's raining again. And then we got this truck over here we're gonna go check out. And I think on the inside of it is a man in a precarious position. Don't worry, guys. He's dead. He's not gonna move. And then we got another dead guy. Lots of these dead guys. Like, I'm talking a lot of dead guys. I was really hoping to see an alive guy too, but I'm not seeing an alive guy right now. Got a dead guy over here. I don't remember if there was even anything worth coming to this island for. I think it's more just like some scenic storytelling. Alright, I heard someone spawn. This is what I've been waiting for. I guess they went away. Maybe they went on vacation. I guess they got sick of me. A lot of the enemies in this game can't swim, so the second they touch water, they just disintegrate. Alright, well, we explored that island. I'm sorry there wasn't too much there. Just the one guy hanging out. Hazardous fog reached 25%. I feel like we have fog meters up. It shouldn't be that high, right? It could just be that I'm producing more than I'm taking. Oh, it does. Alright, it's got 3 in the chamber. First things first, we gotta put up this picture. This side's looking a little naked. There we go. We almost got all of them. We're running out of places to explore in this area, and then we'll move on to the suburbs. Hey, there's a little fog meter. Yeah, that does look like 25%. And we got the castle to our left. We're not going to go there. Is that another castle over there, too? Was there more added to this place that I forgot about? I see that thing. I don't even want to look at that thing right now. We're not even going to pay attention to it. Okay, that's just the other entrance. And where does this go? Where does it go? More slides. Okay, that was fun. That was a fun little detour. This slide looks different. Because I think it's a vent. It is. It's a vent. Okay, it just goes back to the labs. So you think the fire rate is as fast as I can shoot, so as fast as I can click? Dude, the second we see someone, they're gone. They are going to cease existence. It's like they were never there. Why is the fountain full of blood and corpses and bones? Like, I don't think the Erla junkies would do this. I think this is something else entirely. You know what I mean? Do you think every layer... Well, there's skulls on every layer, so do you think there's blood on every layer? Creepy. Alright, let's go check out the magical castle. I think it's supposed to say Dream Castle, but it just says Ream-ass. Sorry guys, I had to say it out loud. Sorry, the way that this looked made it seem like there might be something hidden back here, like a dig spot, but I'm not seeing one. Just seems to be like a nice cleared out area you can walk around. Getting hungry for places to dig. Alright. Alright. I'm still confused on this one, okay? We got Ted. There's the burnt. There's the chimney. Alright, come here. That's what happened to Ted. Ted was one of the hazmat guys. Ted is this pile of bones now. Oh, that kind of explains a little bit about the whole entire fountain of blood and skulls then, doesn't it? Alright, alright. As we know, the town of Orlando is a failed quarantine, as per the fact that everywhere outside of Orlando is also infected with the fog and everything. But what do these mean? We got Andy, please. There's the mountains. Do you think Andy's our name? I've never asked that before. You know what I mean? I've never thought to myself, maybe we are Andy, and that it's telling us to go to the 5th floor. And those are stone. That's a stone entrance. I never thought about it like that. That could be the case. I'm not 100% sure. I could be completely wrong. It's all speculation. All I know is this place does not have a 5th floor. And I don't know enough about the lore to say what it all means. Anyways, let's go check out the labs and then we can leave Disneyland. Being this close to this guy is such a bad idea. Just look at the little P bar. It fills up so much faster when we're around these guys. Alright, more dead hazmats. We got 1 dead hazmat, 2 dead hazmat, a fog reader. I think it's actually going down, actually. Maybe those fog catchers were a good idea. Let's check out over here. Another dead hazmat right there. Do you think you can crawl into that? The answer is no. Alright, let's get in this science facility. I did not bring batteries, so we'll try to be quick. And we got ourselves our test subjects. They are laid flat for autopsies and experimentation. We've got 6 beds, but only 2 of them are occupied. We will head upstairs. And we got ourselves a nice little briefcase. We got a do not enter, which we won't because we can't. We've got ourselves a closed door. Wire. Here are bugs. We got a trough with a bunch of urid. I think this is where they pee. It goes down. Oh, do you think the tubes were feeding into the water supply? Now we've got our little room with the cameras where they monitor stuff. This one's got blood in it and a bug. And then number 3. Number 3 is interesting, because I have no idea what's going on in there. And you know what's interesting about this lab is that I have yet to see a note come out of this place's existence. Like, let's... Nope, there's no note under that. Bug. Of course we can't get into there. Oh, wait. I just remembered something really important. Hold on. Nope, that's not gonna work. This is a strange place. Alright, well that was the lab. We can move on now and... Oh my god, our dreams are a reality. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It is literally as fast as I can shoot. I can mag dump anybody. Okay, that is super cool. I feel like I've earned this freedom of fire rate. Also, as you can see, our P-bar is already full again. That is the detriment of those things existing. I'd kill it, but I don't have the right supplies to dispose of the aftermath of killing that, and I'm not going to do that to myself. I think now would be a good time to let everyone know that the comment section poll has been completed. And the color that won out was purple. I hope this is purple. Does that look like purple to you? Hold on, we'll find out in a minute. I've got a second color. We'll just have to... Yeah, I guess that's purple. Let's fix her up real quick. Let's see what this looks like when it's like in a better condition. It's actually at 100%, never mind. Yeah, there we go. Our car is now purple. We got the purple living situation. So the plan is now, I'm gonna go to the suburbs. We're gonna explore the suburbs, and then let me check the map. We've got one more. Oh my god, we've got one more entire town to go to, and that is Milfort. That's when crazy stuff starts to happen. And I don't know if I should take the semi-truck or not, but seeing as we're getting closer to endgame territory and our challenge was just don't die and kill the boss, I don't know if we need to take the semi-truck. I feel like the car itself is like, I don't know how to improve upon this base design anymore, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we could do some interesting stuff with a lot of things, but let me just take this for now. I could do some stuff, you know what I mean? Just 1, 2. I was hoping that would work. Alright, we're in the suburbs of Orlando, and, well, I don't know if there's going to be too much to find here, but this is a great supply area, so we're going to check for supplies. I'm actually going to empty my inventory and then check for supplies. Alright, let's get this going. I'm already hearing fun people hanging out around here. That's never a good sign, honestly. I'm taking this plant. Why are they always hiding in the bathrooms? Where is he gonna come from? Where is he gonna come from? That is so good. That's so satisfying. Nope. Nope. Every fridge is filled with piss. Except this one. A cooking pot. Okay, that's actually a really good find. Give me that mushroom. Okay, hold on. We have to come back for the cooking pot. Now that I know that that's here, that's actually kind of important. And then we'll put this right next to all the others. Alright, we've cleared an entire row. Now we must get to the other part of the neighborhood. That needs to stop happening, because that is scary as heck when it happens. I'm like, oh, did my entire living situation just decide to fly off into space? It's a little wild, but alright. Also, I don't remember these houses being so boarded up in the past, but I kind of like the detail. I'd really also like for them to stop giving me healing fluid. Someone is mag dumping somewhere, and I gotta join in on this. Just like that, dude. Just like that. It's that easy. We're getting a steady supply of grenades, too, which is kind of funny to me. It's like I've spent so long trying to build up my supply of like weapons for the future, and then I'm just getting a ton of weapons now. I mean, it's easily explained when you look at my perception stat. It's almost at max. Another grenade. They gave me another one. Dude, what the heck is going on with these grenades? Whoa, 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 whoa! You can't all just spawn on top of me when I'm full sprinting into a room. That's just insane. I didn't give them the authority to do that. All right, we've cleared another row. We're about to make our U-turn. We've got these 3 houses, and I think that's all of them. Let's move the car up just a little bit. Yo, you can't sneak up on me when I'm in my inventory. That's just rude. Here. You can have this too. It's another one of these things. Where can I place a solar lamp? Will it work right here? It's a great question. I don't have answers. I feel like I've come across like 6 solar lamps and then I haven't picked a single one up. I've just forgotten about them, or I thought I picked them up and didn't. Look at the blob just traveling. He's going on his own little adventure. He's slowly actually turning towards us and then turning away. It's great. This was the best house to search. And there's a clock. Okay. Okay, good news. We can tell time again. Here. Perfect. And then if I find a second one, that's going to be even better. Dang, it even respawned his torso in. Did I kill multiple? Well, I certainly made this part easier. Is that another solar lamp I see? Fantastic. And I still don't even know if they work. Whoa! Don't scare me like that, man. Wait, did these guys always have a swinging effect? Are you telling me I've been able to play tetherball with this dude this whole time? That's messed up. Alright, we've officially searched all of the suburbs. Everything. All of Orlando is searched, to my knowledge, the best of it. I think now what we'll do is... What the fuck? That's just not cool. Get out of here. Can't believe you'd attack me like that. Alright, as I was saying before getting interrupted, it's just Milford. There's like a small little dirt road. I'm gonna put a little circle on it. That looks like it could go to something. So we're gonna probably go to these like areas and check it out. But for the most part, I feel like this is it. That is an area I haven't been to. I don't know what's down there, and I don't know what we're gonna see. It's all new territory. Everything up until this point has been, for the most part, stuff I've seen already, and oh boy, am I excited, and I feel mentally prepared for whatever's in store for us next. Where did the fog catcher go? Actually, Interesting. All right. I don't see it in the sky. Maybe it broke. Alright, these guys are doing. They're looking kind of full, actually. Let's take care of that real quick. There we go. We're gonna keep the skies nice and clean for us, so that way I don't get mobbed in the streets for existing. And then I'm saving the Erlid now. I wasn't before, but now I am, because we now have a purpose for it. We're gonna boil a lot of ammo in a minute, so that way we can stock up on our supplies, because right now we've got 280 rifle rounds and not a lot of shotgun shells, and I've just fired off all my pistol rounds. We can make more. We can make so much more ammo. We could be really dumb with the amount of ammo we have. And yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. When we come back, it's all new territory. It's gonna be interesting. Like I said, I could turn the semi-truck into a base, but I don't know what we'd turn it into a base for. And if a permanent like end game cutscene were to happen where I can't return to my vehicle for any reason, there'd be no point. So I'm gonna call it. I hope you guys like this video. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, because next week is gonna be something completely new for all of us, or at least me. And you're gonna see my raw reactions and probably me screaming like a little girl to the giant worms that I thought spawned this episode but didn't. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.